So instead of fixing bugs, the Hunt Showdown devs decided to add more bugs. Got it. Hey, I'm Multi. I play a lot of Hunt Showdown. Pretty badly. So the Hunt Showdown devs showed off the 1.10 sneak peek for the update, and they had some interesting things to show off. This won't be everything, I'll probably miss a couple of things, but this will be like the major things that, well, they caught my eye anyway. So there's a couple map changes. There's a couple map changes to the Lost in Delta, to Stillwater Bayou. I assumed to Dissolve, but they never showed any off, I don't think. We'll have to see here in the patch notes here. All the patch notes will be posted eventually here too, I believe. Another major point was the questline system. They're actually doing a questline system instead of just a couple of summons here and there that you can do over and over again for stars, which is a bit more interesting at least. They'll actually be doing quest lines, like for Billy's story, you'll have to watch a certain amount of time, and then you have a quest line in-game to do to unlock him, instead of just straight up getting the skin, which is a little more interesting, a bit more involved, kind of nice. More content for people like me anyway. Next major thing was the Stalker Beetle they finally showed off. They teased this a few weeks ago, or last week, somewhere around there. And it looks interesting. I don't really know what kind of use you're going to get out of it. So as for the Beetle, it's going to be consumable, but there will be extra little cocoon things around the map, so you can actually get them mid-game type of thing. So if you don't bring one in, you're not completely screwed over, at least. If you actually want one mid-match. And by the looks of it, you actually get your traits from your hunter as well, so Trapsends, I assume Poison Sends, whatever else works in Darkside for vision. I'm not sure how it's going to work with the Darkside boost though. That should be interesting to see. And I really don't know how to feel about the whole you can blow it up and do a small amount of damage and like maybe trigger like a metal door or something. They didn't really show it off yet, so we'll have to see, but I really hope that this is not like super overpowered or something. Another major change was to compact ammo. With the full-size rifles and Officer Carbine, you're going to get a longer headshot range and that sort of thing. Probably less damage drop off at range is my guess, but they haven't really showed any of that off yet either, so we'll see. Uppercut headshot range for explosive is kind of meh. I don't see anybody really using it anyway. We'll see though. Pax Claw buff is kind of nice. I mean, it should have been that by default, but we'll see. It'll actually do full damage for like an actual knife instead of just being, you know, a 3-tap or whatever it was. Some of the biggest changes were to the traits here. Poison Sense, keeping its buff is kind of nice. I mean, it's not really super useful to begin with, but at least they're keeping that buff from the Serpent Moon event. That's kind of nice. Ghoul, that's a pretty big change. Not really worrying about the target type anymore, and you can do it at any range is pretty huge. Conduit though is definitely the biggest one. 5 minutes of stam per clue or bounty token you pick up is pretty insane. Like that's straight up a pick over Greyhound now. Like you may as well take that instead of Greyhound. It's insane. It's a really good buff to that perk. They're doing some price changes. They didn't really get into anything too specific, but someone had said 750 for Moses Sniper, which I mean, if you're running Moses Sniper anyway, you don't really care about money at that point. Usually. The 2-slot ammo weapons having half price for the, like if you do half and half for ammo, it'll be half the price now, supposedly. I don't really know what the exact prices are going to be. I think Brittany Spitzer is supposed to get a price increase for that change, so we'll see what happens there. But that'll be nice for going half and half for buckshot and slugs or something like that on the Romero. Again, all of the changes here will be, I'm sure, posted in some patch notes eventually. They haven't actually posted yet though. Another major thing was the changing some of the trait costs. They said that bullet grab is going to be down by 2 to 4, so it'll be 4 points instead of 6 now, I believe they said. And then a couple more they were changing. They didn't really specify anything yet though. So we'll see what the actual changes are later on here. But that'll be upcoming in the patch notes, I'm sure. They're changing around some of the progression. I've heard that choke bombs are now going to be level 1, which is a really good change. And I don't think I forget what else they said for other things. They didn't really specify too much there either. This is a lot of like, we're doing this, but we're not going to tell you exactly what yet, type of thing. And then they had some nice skins and that sort of thing. Nothing too major there. So this was my TLDR. If I missed anything, let me know. I'm sure I missed a lot, but these are the major things that I picked up anyway. But yeah, I'm live over on Twitch, usually every day, so come check me out. And yeah, have a good one.